Hey everybody, so we are home, back to the cold, back to the dry air, back to the elevation, but no, honestly, I'm happy. I had a great vacation, but I'm one that I like routine. I like the day-to-day grind, as I've said before. So as much as I enjoyed the time off in the warm weather, I like getting back to the everyday grind. And so yeah, we're only a short time out from Wodapalooza, and so the training will adjust. Less strength focused and more intensity, more looking like true CrossFit, and yeah, just trying to basically build that mental frame of, how I attack workouts and where I need to be going into a competition. So kind of like you would with a training camp for a fight. So I'm excited. I feel good. I feel refreshed. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be some cobwebs working out this week from having a week off, but all in all, I should have a good foundation and be able to build strong going into Wodapalooza, and then we'll be back in the heat again. So should be a good week. We'll see how it goes, we'll go from there. So talk to you guys soon. Well, just got done with a recovery swim to kind of cap off the week, which was supposed to be nice and relaxing, and it eventually was, but it started off very stressful. The pool was very full, and I had a altercation with a gal that didn't understand, and it was a little bit of a stressful mess. And sometimes that's tough, having to deal with crowded public spaces that way, and not having normal able-bodied function. So, but it was definitely a challenging week. It was a tough week. I had a great time on the cruise, and I was all relaxed and coming back, and then just between the extreme change back to the cold weather, and then just trying to get back into training, but then also knowing that programming was going to change as we ramped up the intensity and preparations for Wodapalooza. It definitely challenged me, and by the end of the week it was a hot mess, and I was a little disappointed in myself. I felt like I collapsed a little bit mentally, and I shouldn't have, and I should have just had better composure, right? Like, I'm normally very strong mentally, embrace the suffer and the suck and get through it, but I definitely had my challenges this week, just being sore and just trying to get back into the groove, get my lungs back. Like I said, shifting back to the cold makes it a struggle, but sometimes we got to remind ourselves that everybody has bad days, and everybody has stories in their life where you picture sometimes this ideal picture where everything just goes to plan for somebody else, and they have their days of training and they're hitting all their marks and they're getting all their notches, and then you think like, oh, but I had this disruption in my life, and I had this disruption, and I struggled with this, and so things didn't go perfect for me, and now they're gaining on me, or now I'm losing ground, or I'm having a tougher time. And in reality, that's not true for anybody. Like, everybody has rough goes and their own challenges, whether it be emotionally, mentally, physically. Like, there's just struggles, there's weaknesses in everything that we do, and our plans get interrupted because we have lives and we have other priorities, and we have the unexpected is life. And so God challenges us in various ways, and the thing that we have to remember is it's all to make us better people, better individuals, to make us stronger. That's why Romans 5:3-5, verses 3-5 is my favorite passage, where it talks about enduring trials and tribulations, and perseverance, and that builds character, and character, you know, builds hope. And that's what it all comes down to, is hope for, you know, better days, for, you know, being able to endure better. And if we embrace the suck, if we know that everybody's going to have a bad day, and we just accept it as what it is and do our best to fight through it, that's what ultimately makes us progress and makes us better people. So I got through it. The other thing is knowing that I pushed through it. Like, next week will be a little bit better. It'll probably still be a little bit of a struggle, but I also know my body. I've trained long enough to know that if I get through next week solid and just fight through it, then by the third week I should feel good again, and I should be where I want to be. Even if it's not happening today, it will come tomorrow. So hopefully that gives you some encouragement if you had a bit of a struggle this week, or if you're struggling with something right now. You know, remember that you're not doing it alone. Everybody goes through it. You know, God gives us strength. My faith is what gets me through a lot of struggle, and so I take delight in knowing it's always there, and that He always has my back. And yeah, I think I just want to end this week on that note. So 1 week closer to Wodapalooza, and excited. Back to warm weather, back to competition, back to why we do this. And not completely why we do this, but one of the more pleasurable reasons why we do this. So have a great week, and we'll catch you next one. Don't forget to hit that like button, and you know, give me your feedback, give me your comments. I'd appreciate it.